I just came home from visiting one of my dear friends who is a professional filmmaker, and he is thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Now, if you are also thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then this video is exactly for you, because I want to share with you a few things that I've learned along the journey, and I hope they can help you pull the trigger. Because honestly, the best time to start a YouTube channel is today. Today is the day. You know, there's this saying, you know what is the best time to plant a tree? It's 5 years ago. You know what's the second best time to plant a tree? Today, precisely. So instead of continuing to strategize, to make things perfect, understand that there is no such thing as perfect. I give you permission to try and experiment with yourself. Start to record your first video today. Punch fear in the face and press record, as Sean Cannell would say of Think Media. You should just punch fear in the face and not think about trying to do things perfect, because you will never be able to do things perfect until you try. How are you supposed to do anything perfect if you don't even do it? You can strategize as much as you want. You can never fully prepare for starting a YouTube channel. There is no way you can think of everything that you will come across. I never thought I would run into the problems that I ran into. There is small things like forgetting to plug in your microphone, getting comfortable on camera, thinking about topics, learning how to edit videos. There is so much stuff that you can strategize about as much as you want, but until you do it, you will never be able to learn how to actually do it. It's similar to, you can read tons of books about swimming, learning how to swim, but until you jump in the pool and have somebody guide you and train you to learn how to swim, you will never be able to swim, right? So it's also very good to find mentors, and they don't necessarily have to coach you one-on-one. You can just find people who are already doing what you want to do, and you can find inspiration in that. You will have to find your own voice anyway. So a lot of you might have the fear of putting out your first video because you think, oh, I'm not comfortable on camera and everybody will judge me and they will think that I'm this crazy lunatic who looks just plain weird and awkward on camera. Probably you will look quite awkward on camera if you press record for the first time. I look quite awkward on my first videos too. Now, is that a problem? No. Nobody cares. Nobody literally gives a damn about your first videos. And it's actually really interesting for you, at least for me, to look back and to see how far I've come. And I could have never reached the amount of comfort that I have now on camera if it was not for all the hours of content I've already made. So this is a skill you can't learn by strategizing. You can't learn by doing more research. You don't need to do more research. Really, enough is enough. You've done enough research now. You've procrastinated long enough. Now is the time to pick up your camera and record your first video. And you know what? You don't even have to publish it. You can just record it and try to edit it. You don't even have to publish it. Just make sure that you get into the habit, into the loop of creating. Get some momentum going for yourself, right? You can, this is a great tip. This is something that I like to do. I think to myself, okay, I will just sit in front of my camera, press record. That's it. No more, no less, just that. And what you will find is that the juices will start flowing. You will start to get new inspiration, new ideas, new thoughts. They will come to you. And at first it might be a little bit awkward. It might be a little bit weird. Like you're literally talking to this black hole right in front of you, right? But imagine there is a person sitting in front of you. I'm imagining I'm literally talking to you. I'm literally talking to you. That's why you can feel that I'm actually, it feels as if I'm here with you, right? And that is very, very important because you want to have a certain energy on camera that draws people in, right? But it takes practice. You can't do more research on how to be good on camera until you start recording. So I want to invite you to just set up your camera in any place and press record. Punch fear in the face and press record. You are done researching. Now is the time. And let me tell you another thing. Do you know anyone over the course of your whole life? Think about all the people you've met in your life. Is there one single person who regretted starting earlier doing what they're successful at right now? Is there a single person you can think of who regrets starting earlier? Think about that. Everybody regrets starting later, starting too late. If you ask everybody who is successful at something and you ask them, would you regret starting 5 years earlier with what you're doing right now? I am almost 100% sure that basically no one would say, I would regret doing that, right? Sometimes you have to go through life and you have to have specific experiences in order for you to arrive at the point where you're finally, like able and capable to do what you're good at, right? It took me a long time to arrive at the point where I finally decided to start this YouTube channel. I have been thinking about doing this for 5 years, guys. 5 years it was in my mind. And I never took the time to just press record and start talking, right? So now if I look back, if I could have started 5 years ago, imagine where I could have been. Imagine where you could have been if you started a year ago, 5 years ago. But maybe you're not ready. That's okay. You don't need to rush things, right? You need to also have an intuitive feeling where look, let me put it like this. You know you're ready. You know you are ready. The only thing that's holding you back is fear. That is so important to understand. You have to feel when you're ready, and you know it when you're ready. And then the only thing you need to do is punch fear in the face and press record. You are ready. You have value to give to the world. What you have to share with others is valuable. You have done your research. You have read the books. You have had the conversations. You have valuable information that people need to hear. Every day you wait. Every day you wait with putting out your ideas, your thoughts, your knowledge. You are robbing someone from gaining the knowledge that you have to share. You are allowing people to suffer from not putting out your content. There is someone out there who will be helped by your perspectives, by your attitudes, by your knowledge. Someone will be helped. And the longer you wait, the longer you allow them to suffer. This was a massive motivator for me to start this channel. There was somebody who was doing exactly what I wanted to do, and she told me, the longer you wait, the longer you keep people from gaining the knowledge that you have to share, the more suffering you allow to happen in this world. And I'm not saying that I am changing lives, transforming lives on a daily basis. That's not what I'm saying. That's also not what she meant. But I am hopefully having some kind of impact on at least a few people, some kind of positive impact on at least a few people. And that's what I do this for. And that's what you probably also want to do this for. You want to share your things. You want to help other people. You want to provide value to the world. And that is absolutely admirable. That is something to be applauded for. That is something to be excited for. And I give you permission to do that. You need no one else's permission. You can give yourself the permission. Just start. You can put the bar as low as you can. Put the bar below your lowest point and make it about setting up your camera and pressing record. That's all. That is my little challenge that I want to give you, my little task. Here is one task that I want you to do right after watching this video. If you have a camera, maybe you have a phone. Put your phone somewhere and just press record and see what comes up. And it's fine if it's crap. It's not a problem. Start again tomorrow. Try it again tomorrow. And you will find that you will get more comfortable, more and more comfortable. And before you know it, you will want to press record and talk to the camera, because you know, this feels good. I'm starting to generate some momentum, and I know that I have value to offer to the world. So cut out the bullshit. Okay, it's time to act. It's time to punch fear in the face and press record. There is no such thing as perfect. There really isn't. So now is the time. Today, when you're ready, press record and upload that first video. I want to thank you for being here with me. I hope it was inspiring. I hope you learned something today. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.